First, the top news headlines. Congress has filed PIL with the High Court of Manipur for not conducting elections of the urban local bodies, says MPCC spokesperson Bhupendra. 78th flag hoisting ceremony of Indian National Army at INA Complex, Moirang. And India logs 1,007 new COVID cases in last 24 hours. A very good evening. You are watching ELITETV English News and this is Haripriya. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. And now let's see the news in details. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee has conveyed that the party has filed a public interest litigation PIL with the High Court of Manipur for not conducting elections of the urban local bodies including Imphal Municipal Corporation and Nagar Panchayat for a long time. Addressing media persons at Congress Bhavan yesterday, MPCC senior spokesperson Advocate Bhupendra Maitei said that election of the 26th urban local bodies spreading across Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Jiribam and Kakching have not been held even after a lapse of 1 year since the expiry of their term. He said the chairperson and the office bearers of the urban local bodies have been kept as caretakers as the government has failed to conduct the election on the pretext of COVID-19 pandemic. It is a violation of the voting right of the people as guaranteed by the Indian Constitution, he said. He said that the party filed the PIL with the High Court of Manipur with a prayer to hold the election of the urban local bodies in order to restore voting rights and discontinue the caretaker office bearers of the urban local bodies. The PIL bearing number 11th of 2022 was filed by MPCC Legal Cell Chairman Advocate Sanojam Samacharan as the petitioner. A division bench of the High Court in its interim order passed on 12 April short reply from the State of Manipur and the State Election Commission. Next hearing of the PIL was fixed on May 16, he added. The MPCC spokesperson claimed that the state government has delayed the election of the urban local bodies on the pretext of COVID-19 pandemic. However, the election of the State Assembly election 2022 was held recently. Bhupendra continued.
Akoina Manipur Sarkar da State Election Commission da akoina appeal ama tawjaningi madudi Manipur gi praja amasung urban areas da leiba singsigi yenge hairaga makoi constitution na piriba voting right amasung municipalities municipal corporations na leirisina smart city amasung infrastructure oigera local self governance da asugimatik yam chauna mateng pangambado madu pangba yana na bidamakta makoi da power PBU power P na bidamakta election madu fazana tawbiyu election tawrok nabugidamakta akhoi na ngasi press conference haijabani at the same time akhoi na PIL ama move tawjurubdu gi matangda honorable high court na taba ngarangi interim order su Manipur gi praja mayam da khangan jabani aduna ngasi lairibasi akhoi gi Manipur sarkar na masida mireng chandra haibasi medi seng Manipur sarkar na BJP sarkar asina Imphal Municipal Corporation, municipalities area mayam masida sakhot na bigda makta pamjaba honajaba haibududi laitre haibase makoini election tawdana thambasina mayek senga ta hana Congress party ki taraf tegi thamjage.
The 78th anniversary of Flag Hoisting Day was observed today at INM Complex Morang, organized by Department of Art and Culture, Government of Manipur, Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren, PWD, Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Govindas Konthausam, MLA Thongam Santi of Morang Assembly Constituency, President Lieutenant General V.K. Chaturvedi, Akhil Bharatiya Purva Sainik Seva Parisadna attended the function as special guest. Netaji's sacrifice for the freedom of India and the 96 unsung heroes of Manipur were remembered at the ceremony. A cycle rally from Imphal to New Delhi for 2,600 km was also flagged off by Chief Minister Nongtham Biren Singh. D.H. Santi said if INA was not formed, there might never be freedom for India. Therefore, it is necessary to make a new history of India, giving emphasis to Moirang. On the other hand, N. Biren said, we forget the spirit of our ancestors. That is why the families of the freedom fighters never attend this kind of function. Therefore, it is important that they participate in a program like this, he further asserted.
Sacrifice of the 96 with the Moy family left. Say, we are what we say. If I put season no what, if I put Kunguli what, hero or spring what, I put with the young Tango. But you say, I will listen, the Islam Akanda, I think it's not to say. Why? Japanese in the Carino, say the Moy Mama who is civilized. Japanese in the art of the Peshamayam is Saruti Bola, Memorial Parks and Lake Colors in Venezuela. I put this man from 96 Marcus or about 96 with family. The appointment is back of the appointment is back of the money and the Makoi was honor from the
MLA Sapam Kunjikeshwar Elias Cable of Paswa Assembly Constituency and Dr. I. Megachandra, Joint Director, ICAR Lam Felpat, Imphal, distributed agricultural crops, fees and chicken to the farmers at Pasoi Patu Makalekai Community Hall today. The said items were distributed based on the improvement rural economy for sustained livelihood to the farmers of Patsoi Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3. April is an auspicious month wherein various communities celebrate different festivals throughout the length and breadth of the country. Welcoming these celebrations of United India under Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat as a part of ongoing celebrations of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter 22 Sector IGAR is inaugurated Gaurav's stamp at its headquarters. The iconic monument has been constructed en route to helipad in Tamenglong. The three separate pillars of the monument symbolizes the will, grit and determination of Assam Rifles troops to serve the people in true spirit of its motto as friends of Northeast people. The monument was virtually inaugurated by ex-commandant of the battalion through the junior most Jawan. It shall inspire future generations to serve the humanity. Besides this, medical camps were organized in KPI, Tamenglong and Tamai district and distributed free medicines to the locals. Later, the unit organized community feasts on this occasion, serving trans-region cuisines. The festive celebration was aimed to spread positivity, joy and cheer while also propounding the message of national unity. On this occasion, the Commandant of 44 Assam Rifles paid his floral tributes to the Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar and lit a diya, symbolizing the light of learning, knowledge and happiness. Speaking on the occasion, he extended his warm festivity greetings to all and said that cultural diversity is a joy that ought to be celebrated through mutual interaction and reciprocity between people of different regions of country. It is a reminder of our willingness to follow the righteous path. This festivity celebration would generate vibrance of understanding and appreciation amongst the people enforce mutual bonding, thus securing and enrich the value system of unity in diversity. And now let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
WMC is excited to announce that the third plenary session 2022 Delhi will be held on the 17th of April 2022 at Western Court, Janpat, New Delhi. This year's theme is Reawakening Our Spirit of Oneness. ELITETV is our media and channel partner. The entire event on 17th April will be telecast live on ELITETV. This event is organized by World Meitei Council. For more details, contact us on worldmeiteicouncil@gmail.com or 981-855-9349 or 991-083-6635.
Mayam punamaku aina kurumjari aigi ming namirapam Kunjarani Devi Padam Shri International Weightlifter. Lakadoriba April 13, 2022 da World Meitei Council gi ahum suba plenary session 2022 Delhi gi Western Court Janpat Road New Delhi da pangthok jagani. I theme di Reawakening Our Spirit of Oneness ni. Malemda leiriba Meitei punamakna saruk yabiyu aduga angamba mateng su tawbiyu haina nurukjari kurumjari.
Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited. Summary of tariff schedule approved by Commission for Financial Year 2022-23 for Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited, MSPDCL, and to be effective from 1st April 2022. A. Approved subsidized tariff for financial year 2022-23. Table 8.2, category-wise subsidized tariffs approved by the Commission for financial year 2022-23. B. Approved full cost tariff, FCT. Table 8.3, category-wise full cost tariff without subsidy for financial year 2022-23 as approved by the Commission. Note 1. Fixed charge is per kW of contracted load for LT supply except KJ, while in case of HT supply, it is per kVA of billing demand. Energy charge is as per kWh for LT supply and per kVAh per HT supply, and LT high-value services provided with MDI meters. The above table depicts fixed and energy charge only. Tariff charges description in detail are given under the tariff schedule chapter. NG Shubhachandra Singh, Managing Director, MSPDCL.
Welcome back, and let's see the further details. Habitat for Humanity India, a global organization, along with their CSR partner Standard Chartered Bank, supported medical equipment in two different places, viz. Moirang CHE Bishnupur District, Sagang PHC Churachandpur District. The equipments handed over consisted of ventilators with 5 face masks and trolley, neonatal ventilator, pediatrics ventilator, ICU paramonitor, nebulizer machine, digital BP apparatus, humidifier, and PPE. Northeast India in charge MS Levy's Leviant, along with her team, distributed the equipment. The medical fraternity of Moirang CHC and Sagang PHC expressed their heartfelt thanks on receiving the medical equipment from Habitat for Humanity India for the support rendered to them. Reliable information from on source was received today regarding presence of RPF PLA cadres grouped in and around Uripok Sorvanting Elegai. On receiving the information, a team of SPCF CDO unit under the command of Sub-L Bibikananda Singh, OC SPL CDO unit, Khabaiswe, along with James N. Michael Singh, assisted by High C.L. Anil Singh, under the supervision of T.H. Krishna Tombi Singh, MPS, SP Railway and in charge SPL CDO unit. Khabaiswe rushed to the said area and conducted frisking and checking in the suspected area at Uripok, Thingel in front of Elite Barber Shop, Imphal West. One unknown person was driving two-wheeler scooter Yamaha company from Uripok Bachaspati Lekai towards Uripok Sarwan Thingel Lekai was detained for verification. He disclosed himself as Yumlembam Jokumar Singh, is about 43 years, son of late Birmangal Singh of Jiribam Churat Chandpur, Jiribam district. On checking, the detained one mobile phone, two-wheeler scooter Yamaha company on a name Pangavam Elijabet Chanu, wife of Y. Joy Kumar Singh, bearing registration number MN01AC 3346 sky blue in color. The detained state that he is an active member of RPF PLA organization working under the command of one Mr. Self-Style Major Hen Singh Inaucha, Self-Style Sergeant Major and Lengakpa, Self-Style Lieutenant Colonel of RPF PLA. He collected huge amount from general public and businessmen in Imphal Valley area for fundraising of RPF PLA. He joined through one Mr. Yumjao B, self-styled lieutenant of RPF PLA in the year 2021, 22 batches of RPF PLA. He got basic military training at Thangjingching, Daibang at Sipur district. His rank was self-styled Lance Corporal and Army number is 2247. He was arrested at the spot at 4:30 a.m. of 14 April and the above items were seized at 4:35 a.m. The arrested person was handed over to IPS police station for further legal action. Awang Lekai and Takelambam Dolendru Singh, 25 years, son of T. Iwochowi Singh of Hawamrak Laurembam Lekai. They all were handed over to different drug rehabilitation center at Project Director Roots, a drug re-addiction center, Gari Imphal West, and Ray of Hope, Kurai Thangzam Lekai Imphal East, police source said. India show a total of 1,007 new COVID-19 cases today, taking the coronavirus tally to 4,30,39,025. According to Union Health Ministry, the country also reported at least 26 COVID-related deaths in the last 24 hours, bringing the total number of fatalities to 5,21,736. However, the number of active cases of the infection has further declined to 11,058. The active cases account for 0.03% of the total case load, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate remained at 98.76%. A reduction of 19 cases was recorded in the active case load in a span of 24 hours. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 0.25% and the weekly positivity rate was 0.23% according to the ministry. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,502,454, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.21%. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. Congress has filed PIL with the High Court of Manipur for not conducting elections of the urban local bodies, says MPCC spokesperson Bhupendra. 78th flag hoisting ceremony of Indian National Army observed at INA Complex, Moirang. And India logs 1,007 new COVID cases in last 24 hours. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching ELITETV English News. Till then, take care, stay safe and good night.